I think the first thing that comes to mind when I walk into Alliance School is how brilliant our kids are. You see their joy, you see their curiosity, you see their zest for life. Often when people look at our communities, they only see that they're underserved and overlooked. But the reality is that there's so much more. They're full of brilliance, they're full of joy, they're full of curiosity, and they're full of a sense of possibility. And so Alliance came with this idea that we could go not only beyond what it meant to graduate from high school, but to really create the conditions for our scholars to thrive, to allow their brilliance to shine.
What I really love about Alliance is definitely the tight-knit community. I got to interact with my teachers on a deeper level than I've had in other schools.
The thing I always talk about when I think about the Alliance, there's just a focus on the students. The students matter, their education matters.
Alliance cultivates a big sense of community, tolerance. I couldn't ask for a better support system.
The Alliance model is defined by innovation, the sense of continuous improvement. It's defined by rigorous academics, that every single child, by the time that they leave the 12th grade, is going to be college ready. I think of 3 places where innovation is really making the difference at Alliance. The first is Reimagine the Alliance Educators. We worked with teachers to figure out what are some of the root issues that are preventing teachers from being able to provide rigorous academics and have sustainability in their own life.
When our teachers are feeling good and energized, they bring and they transfer that energy to our scholars to do the hard work that they do every single day.
Secondly, I think about the fact that we've done a lot of work with our scholars and our teachers to integrate AI into the classroom. Our AI pilots enable kids to have a personal tutor that is taking the materials that teachers are sharing and enable them to interact in a way that keeps on pushing their thinking by refining the questions and by really meeting kids at where they're at. And then the last innovation I think about that's really setting us apart is career exploration and internship program.
The Alliance School is providing an education at the highest level to our scholars, but what they do with that after they graduate is really what matters. We developed the internship and mentorship program to provide the scholars with a look at different industries so they could be exposed to what possibilities for them in the future.
Many of the people from these companies have been low income, black, brown. It makes me believe that if they could do that, I could do that too. I could be successful too.
At Alliance, we keep the standards and the expectations high, and we communicate to our scholars that no matter what space you enter 5, 10, 15 years from now, you can be exactly who you want to be, where you want to be, and know that your zip code did not determine what type of education you were going to get or not get.
I'm incredibly proud of what Alliance has been able to accomplish. And I know that in order for us to protect what we've built here, we have to ensure that Alliance continues to be a thought leader in public education, sharing our best practices, giving a sense of what's possible in places where people say those kids can't really achieve. We also know that in order for us to have a multi-generational impact in Los Angeles, we need to invest in Alliance kids now. Alliance is an incubator for innovation and success. We have a proven record of not only ensuring that our kids are thriving in high school, but that they're succeeding in college and beyond.
By going to Alliance, I was given more confidence to be able to speak my mind, do the things I want to do in the future.
Through Alliance, I'm now holding those values of being inclusive and trying your best and really putting effort into what you love.
I want to be someone who makes a positive change in the future.
Alliance is encouraging me that I can go to college.
Alliance definitely believed in me before I could ever believe in myself.
If you're wondering how you can carry the light forward, join us by volunteering, advocating, and giving to something bigger than yourself.